I am King of the Unknown. Today I'm going to be playing Barony as a Charm Weaver, and I'm going to be trying to do a pacifist run. The rules for this challenge, for me personally, are I cannot attack any creatures like these kobolds you see back here, but any doors, objects, or anything else that is not alive and can fight me is fair game. I'm not able to use spells on them beyond passive things such as spin or charm. And I'm only able to recruit people if it's by the use of the charm spell or of a succubus ally, or if they're a human. Then I can use polymorph to get them to join me without anything. Now, I'm going to grab all that book, my journal, so I can get a little bit of lore skill. I hope you all enjoy this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that little bell so you'll never miss a video from me.
Well, good luck, human.
Quick tip for this game: spell books are usually in the starting levels pretty low levels. Sorry, I'm getting tongue twisted. You don't need to be that high of a level to use them. So for this Fire Spirit book, I can easily just go and use it to get the spell with no problems for me. Now I'm gonna make a skeleton right here so he doesn't die and become useless. So now that I have the spell book and the actual spell to summon a Fire Spirit, I do not need to waste the life of that skeleton, and I can just wait to use him later. Well, that was fast. Let's try that again. Death is very common in Barony, and it's pretty hard to do a complete run without dying. So let's hope I get a better start than that one. Oh, that's actually very lucky. Usually I can charm ghouls. There we go. Green potions are usually poison, which I'm not going to be able to use, sadly enough. But a ghoul is a very good ally to start off with, especially since they have very high DPS and a high health. So, let's hope... Oh, there's nothing else on that door. No point in breaking it down. The only thing better I can think of to get on these early levels is a troll. Now, I'm just gonna try and get as much loot as I can off of this level. The best thing that I can look for is another charm staff, which is unlikely that I would, in all fairness. And a spell books. I don't know why I checked that chest twice. And here there is nothing. It's completely empty. Thought he ran into something there. Now, when you are playing as a Charm Weaver, it's actually better to have less armor, because you're more of a person that stands back and shoots spells at the enemies, while your servants, or in this case, the ghoul, does most of the work. But since I'm not going to be able to use spells, I am going to have to be able to get away quickly, or survive a lot of damage. Now, I'm not sure why that skeleton didn't go after my ghoul, but I'm not going to complain. Not grabbing a hood. Hoods are actually worse in this case because I get more mana regeneration. This isn't a speed run, folks, but I am trying to go quickly just to not get hungry. Hoping to find a fountain so I can get a fellow succubus like that one to recruit to my squad, so I might be able to get more members to my team. There is that, but I am trying to get my ghoul leveled up a bit more. I'm not completely aware of how the AI works in this game, but I don't think they can go over the trapdoor. As far as I'm aware. Or not. It's weird. Damn. And that's another death. Now, like I said before, death is very common in barony. It's nothing to be sad about. Especially since I didn't get very far on the camera. Though, it is a little sad that I lost that ghoul. He was a good first companion for the game.
All the best.
I would love to see someone try and get far with a rat. Now, whenever you want to equip a skeleton with something like a sword, it is actually better to give them a cursed sword or a cursed axe. Cursed axes do more damage than swords, and since it's cursed, it will give them a better DPS, since they are monsters and not something human. Less weapons are better for humans, while cursed weapons are better for monsters, and are able to be removed. Now that right there is bad. Now, I just wanted to trigger that to not accidentally trigger it later. Confused him. Now you might say that is attacking him by using the bottle. I would disagree, considering that it is only using the bottle's damage. Honestly, I did not know that bottles did damage. I thought it was just a spell. But in fairness, I'm not the brightest. So, I'm gonna be continuing on, and I'm not gonna do that anymore, because I didn't know that happened. Honestly, I do kind of consider restarting, but this video is long as is, so I think keeping that in shows how, I don't know, integral I am, I suppose. I'm not perfect at this game, I'm not the best, you don't have to be to play it. It's just luck, practically. That was something dumb that I just did there. Sure. Worthless glass. Uncurse that. Oh no. Might as well uncurse it, give it less of a chance of breaking. But yeah, like I said, that was dumb of me to go under something and look up. There easily could have been a boulder there that killed me. Hopefully, well, I was hoping we could have gotten a succubus from that fountain, but sad, we didn't. Not a big deal though. Well, that's annoying. Let's hope I don't run into anything too strong for my guy. Again, I'm not perfect at this game. Don't look into random short corners if you're not sure there's not a boulder there. Like I just did there. I'm kind of a hypocrite. Do as I say, not as I do. But I already found that spellbook. I am a forgetful man. There we go. I have already made him rest. Let's just look over everything. No way. Let's throw out all this useless stuff. Actually, I can give him this shield. Thankfully, I found that. And that ring that I don't need, because this ring gives me 3 armor. And hopefully that is uncursed. Grants water breathing. Sure, might as well use it. And it does 3 damage. Sword does 4. And I know it's not cursed, so if I find something better, I can replace it. Oh, before I forget. Drop all that. Oh, that other lever. I completely forgot to switch that. Eye patch. Not that big, but it'll at least give me some lore. Oh, bats. Ah. Well, I did lose my staff, but I'm not gonna say that ends this scenario. I'm just gonna quickly run to the next floor. And it's a Minotaur floor. That's amazing. Love that. This run might be a little chalked, but I'm gonna do my best. Gonna ignore that. Ignore him. Keep moving. Oh, actually I could go to the dwarf mines. Might as well. If this run is chalked, I might as well do whatever I can to try. And it is the dwarf mines. That is actually not terrible, because all of these give me a chance of getting a succubus, which I did. So, great, that's good on that. Well, I guess I'm going to the human place too.
What a pity if you should be here when he arrives.
Hoping my guys will actually fight. Really quick. Oh, that's very bad. I could put it to sleep, now that I think about it. That missed me and hit me. Please, please, please. Well, good night, Mr. Troll. Please move all the way over there. He did not listen. Well, that was not my finest moment. Sad, but I can keep going. I'm gonna pop a polymorph potion. And honestly, this might be the best place to be for this challenge. Don't know why I drank from that, especially since it gets rid of my polymorph. And I knew that. Again, not the brightest, but do as I say, not as I do. Said it already, I'll say it again. Grab them. Just grab this guy really quick. And I do want to get out of here before my polymorph potion ends. So that would really suck. So, a group of 5. I'm not gonna really care about these guys because they're practically disposable for me. I'm just gonna throw them at anything. If they survive, they survive. They don't, they don't. That is a spider. I'm gonna avoid that. And a skeleton again. Not the best situation to be in. And just bring him in here to get fought. I would hit that fountain, but if I'm still polymorphed and the succubus appears, it will attack me, which could be a little annoying, especially if it takes control of one of my guys. I'm not very confident in my ability to fight a succubus or one of my own. Hopefully. Minor health heal. Don't know where that... Oh. I don't know how I'm not dead right now. But I'll take it as a sign that this is a good run. Nope. Did not pay attention to what was in there. I'm gonna let those guys go fight him. Any second now the polymorph should be wearing off. At least I hope. And I might as well grab some of this stuff to get my appraisal up. Maybe I can give it to a skeleton if I grab one. Like I said, boulders. Oh, that's where it went. I didn't know where it came from. I thought it came from the front. But it just came from there. So, yeah, like I said, barrels can end a run in seconds. If you're not careful enough. Mine could have ended just there. So, I'm gonna throw out all this junk that I don't need to grab that. It's annoying. The weird part about these guys is that when they run over loot that is actually better than theirs, they will pick it up. Because, unlike skeletons, they have a brain. Oh. I bring my guys to come in and fight that thing. I am noticing that none of my guys are actually dying to the main things that I thought they would, like skeletons and spiders and stuff. I think it's because they keep leveling up and are actually getting surprisingly good at this. Obviously their AI doesn't gain any levels or intelligence, but it does start recognizing I'm gonna go in the corner. Yeah, I did that out of pure instinct. I'm, like I said, not the smartest. RIP. Great tombstone. I think I should get that tombstone too. Throw all this junk here. Someone's flames. Not the worst, but yeah. Actually, that would be a pretty good hat, considering I'm not going to be able to use a lot of my magic besides polymorph. But actually, I think... yeah, giving myself a little punishment for punching that rat is fun. Doesn't make it better, and I'm not going to do it again, but a little punishment to get me my health down, and I'm not going to use that. Chuck that there. Oh, polymorph starting to fail. Run back. Grab that. honestly am a little hoping that this run does fail because I punched the rat and used a potion to attack something. So even if that was in a different run, I'm still gonna hold myself to it. Now the question is, can I remember where I started in the path to it? I remember where I started. It's this big box right here, but how to get there? Oh. Well, thankfully I didn't use this earlier then, because the succubus would have appeared and attacked me and the squad. I doubt it would have lived, but still, it's better than not having it attack me. I mean, it's better than having it attack me. Really need to get my words fixed. I have been this way. Oh, I haven't explored this entire corner of the map yet. Because of that. Fountain dries up. Bronze key. And it's a mimic. Absolutely. I'm gonna back up. Well, there goes the succubus. At least I'm gonna get the staff now. If they kill it, at least. If not, I'm screwed. Well, I think I might be screwed here. Mimic suddenly falls asleep. That'll give me enough time to go grab that staff and hopefully not die terribly. Well, there goes my whole squad. Ooh, that's bad. I don't know why I grabbed that. That was dumb. Grab that cape and run from that thing. Nope, doesn't do anything. Right, useless cape. I'm going to leave this floor now. Honestly, I could cheese it and leave and continue this episode later, but I'll run it.
This one's still
Nice.
alive.
Might as well. I don't want to use that. I do want to learn that first before I use it, in honesty. No. Yeah, I'm going to keep that actually. I'm going to keep that until I need to have a squad again. Might as well. Yeah, there's no point, honestly. Grab all those. Start moving to the next level. And honestly, I think I might cut the video here. So, if you all enjoyed this, I hope you had a good time watching. And I hope to see you again tomorrow when I play again. Remember, don't forget to like, subscribe, and have a good day. Just a little preview of what's going to be happening tomorrow.